ball, and then leaning forward just a little bit. We're not going to do too much of a warm-up. We will save some stretching towards the end, but just kind of some warming up through the spine, through those muscles and joints and bones around the places that we're going to be working. So we're just here, and one more right here. And then just take your hand on the back of the ball, reach that opposite hand on the knee, and just look over the shoulder. Just quick little spinal stretch. And also turning the head and the neck. And then same thing, other side. Reach on the back of the ball with the other hand here, spinal stretch. And then turning the head and the neck. And that's about all we're going to do for our warm-up. If you need more of a warm-up, please get it on your own. So we're going to try to keep this short. So we're going to start with your very basic stability ball crunch. So this is something that can get a little tricky. The one thing I want you to do is start seated on the top of the ball and then walk yourself forward till you're about the back of the hips and your butt all the way up to your shoulder blades. So this gets a little tricky. Sometimes people don't feel it because they're either using momentum of the ball or they're using their hip flexors. And that can be if you're too far forward and you're not feeling it because you're using hip flexors and you're not all the way through the core, or you're too far back and we're not able to get up as high. So make sure, again, back of the butt or the hips to about the shoulder blades. So even just holding it here, you should feel your core working. And the other trick is keeping it really small. So we'll vary up our movement a little bit, but if we go too high, you can feel those hip flexors kick in and you're not really using your ab muscles. So starting here, hands behind the head just for a little bit of support, but pulling through those deep muscles, pull that belly button in, and it's just a little lift and lower. Again, we're gonna keep it nice and small. We'll do a few little variations, but for now, just lifting the shoulders and then just rounding over just slightly. What we don't want to do is round over so much that our head is back and then it's really hard to get up and we pull with our chin or our necks. We want to just keep it here to here. So you're breathing out of the top, and again, it doesn't take much to feel this. So if it's feeling too easy, you can't feel it, maybe slide back a little bit or slide forward. You might just need to adjust your positioning just a bit. Breathing out, lift and lower, up and down. And then let's go up for 2. So we're not going to go much higher, just a little slower. Up for 2, down for 2. So notice I'm not getting very much higher. I'm just slowing it down, lifting my shoulders a little bit more, but still focusing on pulling the belly button in towards the ball. Not very many here. I know it's burning. Breathe. And up. And let's go 2 more. Breathe. And last one, and relax. Quick little stretch out. You can either roll it over or roll it up, and we're actually gonna come up to a seated position and round it over here. And then we're gonna stay actually seated. We'll give the upper abs a little bit of a break. So seated on the ball, walk forward just a tad, and we're just gonna do a little Russian twist. So it's kind of like we do on the mat, or sometimes on the Bosu, sometimes with a weight or a kettlebell. And if you want a little extra, you can lean back just a tad. But again, notice my range of motion. I'm kind of staying in sort of a small range of motion, not, again, coming all the way up. I'm using the hip flexors. I want to stabilize in the center of the core and then get a little torso trunk rotation for the obliques. So right here, small little twist. You decide how far you want to go back. If it's bothering your back, you can keep it higher up. And we'll just go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then come forward, stretch it out through your back. You can let that head drop too if you want. And then let's walk those feet forward. Again, back into that crunch position. So crunch position, back of the hips, all the way up to the shoulder blades. Head and top of the shoulders are up. And this is going to be a little cross crunch. So we're just going to go to the right and to the left. Again, I'm not coming up very high at all. I'm not trying to come all the way up here and use my hip flexors. I'm lifting really small. You are going to feel it intensely in the top of those abs. They're all connected. Those top ones tend to overwork a little bit, so focus on pulling in with the lower abs. Pull that belly button, suck that belly button towards your back, towards the ball. Keep breathing. Mine are burning. I hope yours are too. Elbows are wide, looking up. And we're gonna go for 4, Excellent job, guys. So we're gonna come down to a seated position, grab the ball out from under you, come down safely, and we're gonna do a little Russian twist from here, holding the ball. So what I'm gonna do is take my hands, I'm gonna squeeze in tight. What that's gonna do, it's gonna work my arms and chest as a little bonus, but it also is gonna deepen the contraction in my core. So I'm here, I'm gonna lean back just slightly, and I'm just gonna twist side to side, here to here. If it bothers your back, just keep it a little higher, make that twist a little smaller. If you want a little more, you can go back a little further, and you can even lift those feet up and drop those knees to the opposite side. There we go. Twist, twist. Keep that squeeze in with the arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then fold it over. Get a little stretch through there. Excellent job, you guys. So let's come up onto our knees. We're gonna bring the ball in front of us this time. We're gonna go into, let's bring it on this side, into a ball plank. So you have a couple of options. If it feels like too much, you can always come to your knees. But if you can, put those elbows on right in the center as if you're doing a plank onto the mat. Toes come up underneath, and then just bring it up to here. So you're holding the plank here. If this feels too unsteady, feel free to move your ball up against a wall. That will give you a little extra support, or you can have your feet up against the wall. But for now, let's just bring it up here and making sure that we're lifting like we're holding our body off the floor for our plank. So we don't want to be here because that's a little bit of cheating, right? So bring it up, pull the abs in tight. It's gonna feel a little unsteady. That's what we want. That's making our core work harder. Tighten in those legs, tighten in the glutes, pull that belly button up to the spine, and making sure that you're breathing. We've just got about 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. And then little stretch back. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna bring it up. We're gonna add a little movement to this plank. So we'll go ahead and bring it up. Same position as you were before. Use the wall with the ball or the feet if you need extra stability. Bring it up and hold. And then watch my knees. They're just gonna barely tap in. So notice my hips aren't moving much at all. It's mostly in the knees. You should feel it a little bit in the lower part of your abs. You're just trying to touch down. Breathe. Tapping down, bringing it up. Keep everything pulled in, and again, tightening those legs and the glutes and your back. Breathing for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and stretch. Lean back into that. Woo. Excellent work, you guys. One more variation from here. So you can keep either of those. You can just hold it, or you can tap the knees down, or for a little bit more of a challenge, it's gonna throw you off balance a little bit. Knees and little twist side to side. So my hips are going side to side. This is for sure more challenging, so if you don't feel steady enough in that position, you can just hold it and do the knee tap, side to side. Breathe. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And big stretch back. Breathe into that. Let's go ahead and come down onto our side. So we're here. I'm gonna put the ball between my feet. So I'm gonna squeeze in tight, little bonus inner thighs, and I'm gonna have come up on my elbow. So I'm gonna start with our top abs. I'm gonna lift and lower. So if you have one of the bigger balls, the wider width, that might be a little tricky. If it starts to feel too much, just do the lift without the ball. Keep that squeeze in for inner thighs, and then lift from your obliques. Here we go. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift as high as you can. It will be small. That's okay. Last 2, and 1. Then we're going to stay on the same side. Keep the ball between the feet if you can. Squeeze in tight. Elbow beneath the shoulder. And we're going to lift it up into a side plank. So we're just going to hold here. You can keep that hand there, or if you're feeling really good about it, you can take that hand up the top. You should feel a little unsteady. If feels like too much, take everything down, take the ball out, and just do the side plank. Or if you're here and you need to bring that hand down, as I might have to, that's fine too. Keep that squeeze in for inner thighs, keep those abs pulled in tight, and most importantly, keep that hip lifted up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Let's roll all of that over to the other side. We're in the home stretch here, guys. So we're here. Squeeze it in between those feet, elbow beneath the shoulder, starting with just your little lift. Here we go. Up and down. Squeeze inner thighs, lift from that top oblique, and then keeping that core tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then elbow beneath the shoulder. Let's lift it up into that side plank. Bring it up and hold first. Get those hips off the ground. Try to get that knee off the ground. Squeeze in tight with the inner thighs. Hand can be all the way up if you feel okay with that. You need a little extra stability. Take that hand down. Keep squeezing into that ball. Woo! I feel shaky. I think you might too. I hope so. It means it's working. Keep breathing. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Good, good. Let's get a little bit of lower back. We're gonna come over that ball on the top. So I'm on my knees, bring the ball in. Then it's gonna come up, and we're just gonna alternate opposite arm, opposite leg. So you can start on the knees. Think of it as your little bird dog. So start on the knees, and then if you're feeling good about it, come all the way up and alternate from here. That might feel a little unsteady. You can also always do one leg and then the other, and then one arm and then the other. So it's up to you. Opposite arm, opposite leg, if you've got the stability for it. Squeezing through the back. Lift and lower. There we go. Just a couple things for the lower back. It's just as important to the core as the abs. Last 4, 4, 3, 2, and relax. So let's stay here. So again, start this one on your knees, and then I'll give you a different option. So you're here. I'm gonna round over and then lift up in a little back extension. So I'm gonna take it over, lift up. If you're feeling okay with that, bring those feet up. And this is another one that if you need a little extra stability, put the feet off the wall. Like my feet want to slide right now. We're gonna go here and lift. I'm actually going to drop one knee and bring it up. So you can do the same thing from here. So it might just be like your mat is slick, like mine. So you can go one knee or both knees. I'm going to switch and alternate my knee. 7, 6. Totally fine to keep it small. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big stretch back into child's pose, hands on top. And we're just gonna come back, we're gonna come down onto our backs for the last couple things. So let's bring it down. Let's put it between our feet at the top. Squeezing in tight, again, a little bit of inner thighs. Hands underneath the hips if you need back support. Lower it down, squeeze and bring it up. So we're keeping the squeeze to give the bonus legs, but that's also gonna make sure that it doesn't fly and roll up out of your way. So really squeeze in tight. If you need to move it closer to your knees to give you a little extra support, that works too. Keeping this, last 2, and 1. Try to keep it up if you can. If you need a little break, you can drop the ball, take your feet down, and then we're just gonna do little crunches. So I'm reaching up towards the ball. Again, if your back needs a break, bring those feet down, and you can just come into a crunch here. But if you can, keep it up. That'll keep everything working. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Drop them down. Give your back a little bit of a rest. Very last thing, we're going to do a little handoff. So we're going to hand hand off the ball to your hands, to your feet. Really important, I want to make sure that you crunch as well. So lift your shoulders in a crunch, grab the ball, squeeze in, lower the arms and legs, lift the shoulders in a crunch, hand off to your feet, squeeze in with feet, and here. What we don't want to do is just this, where you're not getting the crunch. I want you to really lift the shoulders, lower it down. So you're getting leg lower for the lower part of your abs, the crunch for the upper. We're squeezing in for upper body with our arms, squeezing in with our feet for lower body. Everything's working. Last thing, 4, 3, try to go low, but try not to arch that back. 2, 1 more, and relax. Drop that ball to the side, keep a hand on it if you need to, and just hug those knees, roll side to side. Good work, team. Slowly bring it up. Let's put the ball in front for a little bit of a stretch. Hands on top, sit the hips back into a child's pose, and really press the shoulders